in order that men might have knowledge of God, free of doubt and uncertainty. It was necessary for divine truth to be delivered to them by way of faith, being told to them, as it were, by God himself who cannot lie. Those words were written by Thomas Aquinas, the greatest theologian of the Middle Ages, though his classmates mockingly called him the dumb ox. Because of his quiet nature and imposing size, his teacher Albert the Great famously replied, "The bellowing of this ox will one day fill the whole world." Thomas was born around AD 1225 into a noble family in Aquino, Italy. At just 5 years old, he was sent to the famous monastery of Monte Cassino for his education. Later, while studying at the University of Naples, he encountered the newly founded Dominican order and decided to become a friar, devoted to preaching, study, and a life of poverty. His family strongly opposed the decision. Hoping to change his mind, his brothers imprisoned him for more than a year and even attempted to tempt him away from his calling. Yet Thomas remained steadfast. After his release, he traveled to Paris, where he studied under the renowned scholar Albert the Great and soon displayed extraordinary gifts as both a student and theologian. During Thomas's lifetime, the writings of Aristotle were transforming medieval education. Many feared that philosophy and human reason would undermine the authority of Scripture. Thomas believed otherwise. He argued that reason and divine revelation both come from God and therefore cannot ultimately contradict one another. Reason can lead people to recognize that a creator exists, but only God's revelation reveals who he truly is, the triune God made known in Scripture. Thomas devoted his life to explaining and defending these truths. His greatest work, the Summa Theologica, became one of the most influential books in Christian history. There he carefully organized Christian doctrine, demonstrating how faith and reason work together while always affirming that God's revealed truth stands above human understanding. Near the end of his life, however, Thomas experienced a profound vision while celebrating Mass. Afterward, he refused to continue writing. When his secretary urged him to finish the Summa, Thomas simply replied, "I cannot. Such things have been revealed to me that what I have written seems but straw." Thomas Aquinas died in AD 1274, leaving his greatest work unfinished. Yet his influence has only grown. For centuries, his writings have shaped Christian theology, philosophy, and biblical study. Today he is remembered not as the dumb ox, but as one of the greatest Christian thinkers in history, a theologian, who showed that while reason is a gift from God, it finds its fullest purpose when it humbly serves divine revelation.